Greetings. I am Mira, from the Pleiadian High Council, and I am speaking to my brothers and sisters of planet Earth. I am here today on behalf of the galactic light beings. As I mentioned before, I help to evolve civilizations in the cosmos when they require my guidance and assistance. My mission has always been about helping in a peaceful way beings on the planetary level who are ready to move into higher dimensions of light. In the past couple of months, I traveled a lot to different parts of the universe where my presence was needed. Human beings can become missionaries themselves by helping others who need assistance in food, money, emotional support, and so on, instead of waiting for your governments that really don't care about humankind's issues. Most of your top leaders are not your friends or supporters. They want to destroy your kind and leave a small percentage of the human population, which will be easier for them to control. The dark entities in your reality don't value the human life and don't care to improve the quality of life here. Your fight against darkness is mainly on the spiritual level. If you are imprisoned on the inside, so you will be on the outside too, as the inner always reflects the outer part of your existence. You need to evolve into higher frequencies by focusing on daily silent meditations. Otherwise, you can't win this battle by being spiritually weak. I do understand that most of humans are exhausted when they arrive home from their jobs. It's because most of their strength and energy depends on the physical body, without being connected to the true life source of their soul and the universe consciousness of light, which would make their life much easier, as they would no longer be limited to only a 3D body. Instead, their strength and wisdom would come from the universal light of infinity. Spiritual masters on Mother Gaia, like Jesus, Buddha, Prophet Muhammad, Kuan Yin, Krishna, and Ekta, would effortlessly be up for 24 hours or more without needing any sleep. They also worked harder and longer than most humans during their time, and for the joy of it. Why were they able to do this? Because they were living on this planet in the same way as souls do in higher dimensions of light.
Maintaining their connection to their soul and the universal consciousness of light through their devotion to the practice of everyday silent meditations, which is as important as oxygen. This allowed for them to be one with the infinite source of light and intelligence that rejuvenated constantly their body and mind with the universal life energy. Unlike the 3D existence is based always on limitations of lack of strength, health, youth, intelligence, supply, opportunities, inspiration, motivation, and so on. If you want to survive and move forward into 5D, then time and energy is needed to be devoted to a spiritual life. The Ascended Masters showed the way and path to enlightenment during their time on this planet. They are still being talked about even during your modern times, as truth and light never dies. These souls did the spiritual work to evolve. It's that simple. Like in anything in life, if you genuinely put time and energy into something, then you will improve in it over time. Your survival depends on how much work and effort humankind is going to put into the advancement of their soul. Evil has power and wealth stolen from humanity. The 3D matrix was created with intent to keep you in low vibrations, control and enslave everyone. So far, they have been successful, as many humans have become slaves and copies of darkness, with many different types of negative behaviors and actions towards each other, the animal kingdom, nature, and Mother Gaia. Many are still denying themselves to accept the unwanted truth and are waiting to be saved by a dark leader or leaders, or falsely chosen savior or saviors of humanity. The system created by the dark controllers has brainwashed mankind on every level, like in the medical care that barely gives a minimum treatment, food without nutrients, toxic environment, and etc. The medical care here on Earth is not allowing for humans to fully recover or treat the root cause of the poor health. It just patches them up to only come back later with similar health issues or new and more severe ones. It also helps to spread and multiply diseases through supposedly safe shots, like vaccines, treatments, and medicine. Darkness is eliminating humans through lab-created viruses, which it releases in the human society in different ways. Your immune system is overwhelmed and overloaded by constant attacks through many variations of diseases, viruses, stress, deprivation of sleep, and nutrient-depleted food. Whatever you consume, it doesn't boost your body or immune system. Everything you buy in your food stores do not have enough supplements needed to replenish your body fully. The soil in your world is depleted, and by the time the food gets to you, nothing really beneficial left in them. As we light beings mentioned before, it's not good to eat dead flesh, as your bodies were not created to consume meat. Many human beings don't realize on why they have a lot of issues with their digestive system. Leftovers from meat can stay a decade or longer in your stomach, to the point that your vessel can become very sick from it. This is on why it's so important to switch your food into a cleaner diet of not consuming any type of animal, bird, or fish life. Human beings can change their destiny if the collective consciousness will continue to raise. Please remember, the Matrix was set up with many limitations to your kind to stay in low vibrations without any chance of evolvement. It's getting destroyed by the high frequencies sent from divine, and its walls are breaking down. Your health should not depend on things from the outside of your being, like hospitals, doctors, nurses, sergeants, medications, food diets, and so on. These beliefs were imposed to your kind by the dark souls, who want for humanity to be their slaves and never to experience real freedom. Any negative rule or belief of any form of lack or limitation outside yourself you accept and believe in, it will automatically function in your human life, because you gave power for it to do so. You already have perfect health inside you, it just needs to be brought out to the surface from your soul. Everything is supposed to appear in your life from the inside and center of your being, through the soul and the connection to the universal consciousness of light.
Everything always staying perfect and balanced, the same with no fluctuations of the opposites, from being sick to healthy again, weak to strong, poor to wealthy, never lacking anything. Your soul and the universal consciousness of light and infinite intelligence knows your need before you do, but unfortunately, most human beings are disconnected from it and have instead the 3D human ego and mind in charge of their being. This is on why the negative controllers want for mankind to always to look outside themselves for some power or savior to save them, away from their true power, which is inside their being, the light coming from their soul. Because they know as long as the human population continues to do this, they will never free themselves from under their control. You had unusual event take place in the skies at night in California, United States, of a circle shape with a line across it appear in your world. This was from a galactic ship leaving your third dimension and going to a higher dimension of 5D. It bled through into your reality. It was flying to Ashtar's military starship to go off duty from surveilling an assigned part of your planet to rest. The spacecraft was replaced with another galactic spaceship with a fresh crew to take over its responsibilities, maintaining security and protection from any threats from the dark galactic forces, preventing any attempts to attack or invade from outer space, or any catastrophic event that would put mankind's whole existence in jeopardy. The layers between 3D and 5D are shrinking, so more unexpected events starting to appear on your planet Gaia. My sincere wish is for the human civilization to ascend and move into a new 5D Earth. Please accept my supreme love and support. Thank you, Ambassador of Galactic Light Forces. Humankind has two choices in front of them. Continue to do on what they have always done throughout their history, which has gotten them nowhere really, except for more enslavement, or follow the path of the Ascendant Masters from Mother Gaia towards light and love to their advancement and true freedom of 5D, and becoming a galactic race. Mira, channeled by Erena Velazquez, Ambassador of Galactic Light Forces.
That is crazy. I've never seen anything like this. Has anyone ever seen this in the sky before? What?
Guys, do you see what I'm looking at? Look at this shit. That's glowing, guys. We're out in the desert. What the fuck? This some hit of... Dun dun. I wonder how many...
That is so weird, guys. You guys see that? It's like it's saying something. It's so weird.
Okay, leaving Barstow, and I'm seeing this right now. I don't know what the hell that is. SpaceX, maybe? I don't know. What the hell is that? Are you with me?
Pull up the thing on turn up.
That's what on the sky right now, you guys. That's what's in the sky right now. Interesting.
Dejando huellas voy por este camino, aunque esté cansado, yo sigo mi destino, no camino solo, Dios va conmigo, cada paso que doy es un paso divino, dejando huellas aunque...
What is this? In the sky. It's crazy. What is it? Anybody know what it is?